Okay, everything by God's grace in my marriage is perfect, but there's where I'm lacking. I lack communication. My husband is this type of person that wants you, when he's going, if he's going to the mountain without telling you, he feels that he's supposed to use your number 2 eye. Know that I'm not supposed to tell you that I'm going to mountain. Just use your number 2 eye and know that I'm going to mountain. Then I like when he comes back, whatever that happens, let him communicate as in tell me as friends. But he would tell me, babe, I can't tell you everything, how I meet this person from there, but that is how I want it. So how do I don't know. But there is no communication.
So ma, the reason why you think the marriage is perfect is because there's no communication. So you've not even started marriage yet. Marriage begins when we start talking.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I told you we call it a pseudo-peaceful marriage. It's a marriage that is in a state of peace by virtue of the fact that somebody has learned to avoid conversation. That's the point. Because a real marriage is communication.
Yes, sir.
Real marriage is communication and sex. These are two things that defines a marriage. I see you are shaking your head now. Because trust me, if there's less communication, it also means that you are likely going to be having some challenges in the area of sex. Now, what that means is that he may not be getting involved sexually. Or if he's getting involved sexually, you may be feeling not properly cared for, because it will just be him doing what he wants to do and he gets out. Because if there's no communication, when we are also having sex, there will be no talk. Am I making a point here? You know, so the point here, ma, is that if the man is not talking to you about where he's going to, it's very possible that certain things could be responsible for that. Either the assumption that telling you could result into conflict, maybe before.
In their family, they don't talk. They believe that they don't talk too much. It's even me that is making him to.
That's what I'm saying, that before you got married, yes, he was not talking.
Yes, sir. He feels that he's this type of person. He's supposed to understand my body language, and I'm not like that.
Okay. So you have to be studying his body. If body language is how he communicates. So if that's how they communicate in their family, through body language, then you should be studying his body language all the time. It means he's talking, but it's just that you are the one that is not. Maybe the way you want to listen is not how he's communicating. So he's already showing you from his body, I'm going to the mountain. You should. you should know. You understand what I'm saying? It's funny, but the reality of the matter is that anybody can be trained to become better behaved. That is not going to help. You are not talking in that marriage. Am I correct, ma? So that means plans. How are you going to talk about plans? Future. How are you going to talk about your pain, your concerns, your needs? You say like this. You don't know. Ma, so we are not yet in a good marriage situation. Is that okay, ma? We are not in a good marriage situation yet. I appreciate what we already have, what God is doing in the marriage. Can we use that now to become better at communicating? I wish your husband is here. Where is he? Where is he? Bring him, come here. Where? God don't catch you. Oh yeah. Come close to me. You can. This one, I know they talk. Who? This my fine guy. You heard what your wife said. Sweetheart, can you come? You see, that's why those of us who are into coaching, I'm sure you learned now. What if I have spoken wrongly or in a way that is destructive, and I didn't know the husband was here? What if I've spoken destructive and the husband is here? So tell me, sir, looking at what you've heard, how do you feel about it? Do you think it's okay that your wife has to be studying your body?
Not really. I think I'm happy she asked the question.
You are happy she asked the question?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's going to help us open up. I'm going to tell there's some other reasons. Like, I don't like confrontation.
Come on. Did you hear that? You didn't hear? You missed to hear. I will not tell you until you give me offering. He just dropped the bomb. What else?
Yeah, I don't like confrontation.
I
value peace a lot.
You value peace?
A lot. So if I feel that this will linger to talk and talk, I better just leave it
And
there.
you feel that from what you know about her, it's like anytime you want to bring that kind of conversation, you think she's somebody that will talk, right?
Yes, she likes details.
She likes
I
details.
like to summarize.
You like to summarize.
Yes.
That's why you avoid the conversation. See? So, your husband is not a quiet person. Is that okay? He has a mindset, and he said he's happy that you brought the question up. He said this will lead to you opening. He will now open up to you and tell you why he's not been talking. That he hates confrontation. And you. Shakaimaya. Ah! Am I correct? He noticed you have the capacity for immediate attack. Huh? That's the husband nodding his head. So it takes moments like this to bring about change in families. And I want to thank you for your openness. I want to thank you. Please. She's not attacking you. I know why you think it's an attack. You come from a family where they don't attack each other. They don't confront. You come from a compliant family where when they say let's move, everybody moves without asking question. That's where you come from. So anytime somebody looks like the person is trying to question you, you feel the person is attacking you. No. Questioning means I hope we are taking into account all the necessary details so that we don't start and make mistake. So, I know that's what you are trying to do. So, sir, she is the best balance God sent to your life. So go and talk more. Because I see two of you accomplishing a lot if you can tell her what is on your mind. You will accomplish a lot. Do you understand? So you've not been doing marriage before. You are about to start marriage now. Go and start talking. It's not a bad thing for us to disagree. It shows that we are of two different backgrounds and worldview. Disagreement is not bad in marriage. Is that okay, sir? It shows that my wife is looking at it from this side, I'm looking at it from that side. Sometimes when we disagree, the best thing to just go to sleep. We wake up, we look at it again. I say, come, I see the way you are, the point you are making. She sees the point you are making. And then finally we come up. That's called negotiation. So please, sir, go and talk to her. Madam, listen, and please don't forget how men talk. The dialect of men, our gender dialect, we are not detailed. Somebody say hey. Who say hey here? Is that a cry of the spirit? We are not wired. Only men that were raised by women talk like women. Men that are raised by men, brevity is the rule of the game. Now here is the game. Sweetheart, I have a desire for us to build a house. Oh, fantastic. Appreciate. So we call it appreciation and redirection. So you appreciate him. Wow, congratulations for the house we're planning to build. And so when are we going to start? Where will it be? Don't rush too many questions. I can see the way you bow your head now. You are like an investigator. Did you study law? So don't rush too many questions. Where did it happen? At what location? Avoid multiple questions. Is that how you feel, sir? She rushes you with too much. I get it. So don't rush question. For every answer he gives, appreciate it. Sometimes leave the next question, go around and play, go and bring drinks, celebrate the house that we are yet to build. Sorry, as we are dropping the drink, so where did you say we are building the house again? Fantastic. Don't go to where we go get money. That's the wrong. That's not. Just keep behave. Okay. So you go and fry balls. You bring balls. In your mind, this my husband will bring dream. Where will we get money for? So sweetheart, how much are lands around there? You understand? That's not where will we get money. How much are lands around those areas? Okay, 50 million. Really? So what is our plan? How do we intend to accomplish it? Don't make a man second guess his dream. Sir? You get scared of that. Discouraged. Can you hear that? But so it's not that the man is not talking. You can hear what he's afraid of. He doesn't want you to second guess him and discourage him. So you are the chief inspiration officer for your husband. Anything that enters your husband's mind is achievable. Can I say that again to you, man? Until you die, until you leave this world, man, never should you allow your husband say, I want to do this, and you say, how can it happen? Anything he says he's going to do, tell him, sweetheart, I believe in it. How are we going to do it? I will pray it will happen. Is that okay? If it is my wife, I'm the one running from telling my wife my dream. Because the moment you tell Mama Oye, the next day morning, that thing you talk about, can we start pursuing this morning? I was talking to her a few days ago, just 2 days ago. I said, your own, there's no doubt in your dictionary. Your own, my wife I don't know the kind of face she has. She doesn't see money, the amount does not threaten my wife. My wife sees it. My wife can just tell her, sorry, baby, can we start building something? This I said, baby, do you know how much it costs? Rev Sam Oye, hey. So be the motivator in chief. Even when you have your concerns. Is that okay? There's a way to ask questions without making questions look like you are doubting. What is our plan? How do we not this your house we won't buy for we. You're already exonerating yourself. No, be a part of it. Is that okay? Do you think you can make this happen? You're going to change the way you talk. I can see you so happy. He has a lot to tell you. He's been looking for this moment. Oh, yeah, go and talk.